Hello, everyone. My name is Andrew Angel, and this is my Week 13 discussion board on U.S. State Department and bureaucracy. So, what is a bureaucracy? So, to keep it simple, it's basically like a large organization or business that has roles, like specific roles and structure and certain like rules that people in certain roles have to follow. And from like the Weber diagram that we used, he sort of explained it that the system helps these businesses or organizations run well and run efficiently and fairly for everybody in the business and everybody that participates in buying or um, investing or cooperating with this business. So one of the questions it asked me is the U.S. State Department a bureaucracy? And I would say yes. It's a structured system like like Max Weber said in his diagram. And the State Department is a bureaucracy because it follows all these ideas that Weber said. It has structure. It has roles that people are assigned to, and people work in these roles. They also have rules that they have to follow and like regulations that they have to meet or quotas. And then with these roles, also when meeting rules, they also have responsibilities. And this is what, in my opinion, makes the U.S. State Department a bureaucracy. So the six characteristics that make the U.S. State Department part of a bureaucracy or that they show is it has hierarchy, which is like top of the line and sort of like bosses in a regular job. How people who work an office job, there's bosses and then there's people above the bosses. So that's what makes it a hierarchy. And then there's roles, depending on where you work at. There's um, certain roles in different departments. There's also rules that people have to follow that no matter what, no matter who you are, however high up in the hierarchy you may be, you have to follow these rules. And if you break them, most of the time you're let go or fired. Also has merit and fairness. People uh, have to follow this fairness, and there's also things like records. They have to keep records on file. They can't just do stuff without um, making it a record. They have to show that there's proof that whatever happened, and whatever they did, they did it to meet the requirements. So the task and lifestyle of people who work for the State Department, they focus on things like peace between nations and the nation that they work for, because that's a very big one, just peace. And then trade, things like trade, making sure that the global markets are always flowing and that whatever needs need to be met for citizens, that trade can help meet that. And then also security. Security is a big one, making sure that um, Americans that may be in these other countries that they're working with, that they are safe, and no matter what, they put the citizens first before other things like trade and things of that nature. And so the job can be very challenging, but also uh, exciting because you get to be in other places and work with people you've never met before. And so a lot of people seem to like that. And although the travel may be difficult because, again, you're in a foreign nation, people tend to enjoy it most of the time, and they love being able to work from different parts in the world. So there's career tracks, and there's mainly five career tracks. I'm going to be choosing the political one, but the five career tracks are consular, management, economic, political, and public diplomacy. And so the reason I chose political is because um, I want to focus on understanding other governments that help shape our policies. I don't want to focus on just the United States government. I want to be able to understand where different governments meet the needs for their people and why they do it. because again, everybody is different and different needs need to be met, and so that influences things like policies and legislations and rules. And so I think that would be pretty interesting because I also like to study government. And yeah.
Yeah.
So the application and preparation process of this whole U.S. State Department. So the process includes things like tests, interviews, actually even essays, and then also like most jobs they do background checks. And so obviously like I would prepare for this job if I were to apply, by studying more of the United States government and its past, like history. And also, even though I would be studying the past, I would also have to study like current events because the world is always changing. And by studying these current events will probably end up shaping U.S. policy now and in the future. And so I think that's pretty important, if I want to be able to like do good on these tests, and if it were to ask me stuff like that. And also I think a big thing would also be writing and communication skills. I think communication is probably the biggest part of it because you have to be able to talk to different people. And again, if you're working for the State Department, different people from different countries who might not understand you and what you're trying to say sometimes. And so I think that's a big thing. And you have to be able to talk to people, even if you don't know them. You gotta act like you've known them for a while. So a little reflection. I used a picture where it's like two arrows going both ways because some people are torn apart on whether to go down one path or down another path. But I think specifically the foreign service, I think it would be a really like eye-opening opportunity and pretty good opportunity because not only do you represent the United States, which I believe is the best country on this planet, but you also get to be involved with other countries and what their issues may be and trying to solve them. But also at the same time, it would be a huge commitment because you would be committing, you know, most most of your work, working overseas or working in a foreign country or even sometimes third world. So I mean that would be a huge commitment that I would have to make, and I think I could see myself ready for it and wanting to serve others in a good way. Um, so yeah, it would the biggest part on whether deciding to work for the foreign service would just be committing that amount of time and effort into something that has a is pretty important job.